My name is Zane. I'm a relationship consultant and psychologist. And if there is one thing I have learned from the couples I have worked with, is that love is not just about how you feel. It is about how you show up. Emotional accountability is one of the clearest signs of emotional maturity, but also one of the least talked about. We often hear about communication, trust, attraction, but rarely do we hear about the quiet power of owning your impact. In a relationship, emotional accountability means taking responsibility for how your behavior affects your partner, not just how you intended it. It is the foundation of trust, growth, and mutual safety. And without it, even the deepest love can start to feel unsafe. Let's dive in, my lovely viewers. Number 1. Taking ownership without defensiveness. Emotional accountability begins when you hear that you hurt someone, and instead of deflecting or explaining it away, you listen. You don't have to agree with every word to honor your love partner's experience. Validation isn't about fixing or agreeing. It's about saying, I see you. I hear you. Your feelings matter to me. That's what real love holds space for. You just need to care. In a love bond, saying, that wasn't my intention, but I can see how it felt that way to you, brings connection and healing. It shows care. It says your feelings matter, instead of dismissing them with, that's not what I meant. So you shouldn't feel that way. Love listens to impact, not just intent. One response builds connection. The other builds walls. And when you start from a place of curiosity instead of defense, it creates a space where the couple can feel seen. Number 2, apologizing with depth, not just words. Real accountability is not just saying, I am sorry. It is showing that you understand what you are sorry for. It is naming the impact. I realize I dismissed your feelings when you were trying to open up. That probably made you feel unseen. A meaningful apology reflects that you have thought about it, felt it, taken it seriously. It is not about shame. It is about repair. And when an apology is grounded in insight, it brings you closer rather than just smoothing things over. Number 3, changing behavior, not just promising to. Words can open the door, but real accountability lives in change. Apologies are important, but it's the consistent effort to do better that builds trust and deepens love. But change is where accountability lives. If your partner tells you that raising your voice makes them shut down, accountability means noticing your tone next time and adjusting. It means reflecting before reacting. It means showing that you are not just sorry, you are committed to doing it differently. This is where so many relationships break down, not because people do not care, but because they do not translate care into action. Number 4, checking in and asking questions. Emotionally accountable people do not just wait for problems to be pointed out, they ask, did what I said come off wrong? Was I being dismissive just now? These questions show that you were tuned in, that you care enough to reflect in real time. They also take pressure off your partner to constantly explain what went wrong. And when both people practice this kind of awareness, the relationship becomes a living, breathing space for truth. Number 5, holding yourself with compassion while owning mistakes. Accountability does not mean beating yourself up. Self-compassion is part of the process. If you can say I did that and it hurt you without spiraling into self-loathing. This balance of humility and self-kindness is what allows you to keep growing. Shame shuts us down. Accountability opens us up. When both partners can take responsibility without crumbling under the weight of it, they build a love rooted in honesty and resilience. It's not about blame. It's about growing stronger together. Emotional accountability is not glamorous. It is not loud, but it is the invisible thread that keeps love real. It says, I care about how you feel, Evan, when it is hard to hear, and that kind of love endures. If this made something click for you, subscribe to my channel, STR TV, where we keep these conversations real, grounded, and emotionally intelligent. Next time, we will look at the subtle difference between emotional support and emotional rescue, and why knowing that line can save your relationship.